Good morning. So I'm just going to go over an example of what is in the OBBB, three Bs. So for example, let's say that, and I'm just reading from my notes here. Let's say you're a manufacturer and you spend 5 million on an equipment upgrade and you place that equipment after the 19th of January 2025. So I'm making this video in 2026, March 2026. So by now, all of the contracts for equipment, upgrades, fixtures, et cetera, et cetera. So all of the contracts by now are dated after the 19th of 2025. On the OBBB, they do have a start date of the 20th, 2025. So we don't have to worry about that anymore because this video is made 1 year later. So everybody at this point, all of the contracts are dated after the 20th of 2025. So we're all set. So let's go back to an example where you're a manufacturer, or you're a leasing company. So let's say you're a leasing company, you buy equipment that you buy equipment, the equipment that you will be leasing, right? Let's say you spend $5 million. That's how much it costs. So what you can do now is actually expense all of that $5 million. So 100% you can depreciate it in the year, when you bought it. You don't have to spread it out over 5 years or 7 years like it used to be before. So that's great because that frees up a lot of cash. The savings are astronomical. I mean, this is just a game changer. And this is not just for manufacturing companies. This is also so many provisions, but let's stay focused on this example that I have here, which is you spend 5 million on equipment, you can expense 100% of that equipment the same tax year. So that's just amazing. Yeah, so this is a game changer. Um, there are a lot of provisions in the OBBB that really it opens a lot of doors, especially in terms of strategic planning, because if you don't have to worry about um, your cash flow, right? So let's say in the past, if you had to depreciate an equipment purchase over 5 years or 10 years, that means that you're actually losing out because you have to pay if your company does make a profit, if there's a taxable income, then you would have, and of course you have to pay that income tax. Now you don't have to because if you can expense 100% of what you bought in 1 year, and if that eliminates the income tax that you would have paid, that leaves more cash in your in the bank of your company. But also you can actually start planning um, for the long term. You can plan on your expansion, your acquisitions, not just for the next year or 2 years. You don't have to just worry about the election cycle because this is permanent. The 100% depreciation provision is permanent. So you don't have to worry about this being reappealed when the administration comes under a new management. It's permanent. It's done. So really, you have to start looking at long term. You can even look at generational planning for your business, for your wealth management. So it's really like it's Christmas forever, really. If you plan this correctly, your family and the wealth of your family, um, everything, everything will. There's just so many opportunities available for wealth creation. So there is more that we can get into. If you have a question about if you need someone to help you with strategic planning, if you're looking at an acquisition, it can be real estate, equipment. If you're looking to expand overseas, namely, or especially in Africa. So the markets in Europe right now are contracting. So we don't really want to do that unless there are advantages to it. But if you're looking to expand into the emerging markets of Africa, feel free to reach out. You do have my contact information. So I just wanted to go over, an actual example of what does this 100% depreciation provision mean? It means, let's say you are a equipment leasing company, you spent $5 million in 2025 after the 20th because there is a start date. So as long as you spent on this equipment after the 20th, 2025 of last year, that means you can expense all of it on your 2025 tax return, which is excellent. Um, it's just amazing. So if you have any questions, if you need a second set of eyes on an acquisition, or on a strategy that you're working on, maybe market entry in Africa, or just an acquisition here at home, real estate, really anything that you need a little help on, a second set of eyes, feel free to reach out. My name is Claire Nsengiyumva, and this is just an informational video about the 100% depreciation provision um, that is now available to you, the business owner, um, courtesy of the Trump administration. So looking forward to hearing from you. Have a great day, everyone.